Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome to this episode of Formula 1 22 My Team. We are here once again, going into the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And yeah, the support has been great lately, to be honest. Of course, I've been pre-recording this as I went on a little trip, so I needed to work a little bit ahead. So I'm not talking about the last episode or anything, but about episode 1 and 2, as they are out when I record this and when I upload this as well. Or I mean, like, I upload it to YouTube, and it will be scheduled for the 24th of what month are we in? July, if I'm correctly. Yes. Doing an upgrade. Let's see what we are gonna do. A front downforce upgrade or rear downforce. The rear downforce is only 14 points, so we are going to do that one. As the rest of the facilities are still busy doing their upgrades. And as you can see, 3 upgrades are going on. Hopefully they will all succeed. One of them already has, as we are getting a marketing department event. And we need to choose between 2 McLaren drivers to be our rival. Have you seen how much better McLaren is? You can see here. We are the 9th team and they are the 5th. No, wait. 6th team. Like, how do we need to choose between that? It doesn't matter at all. Even I just don't know why the McLaren drivers, like, they are so much better than us. I choose Ricciardo in the end eventually, because it doesn't matter at all. We are going to lose this one way or another. There's just no way around that. As 2 other upgrades are coming to, just let's go, boys. So yeah, hopefully we can do it this time a little bit better than last time, as we had some blue flags. You can say that about the Monaco Grand Prix. If you haven't seen that one, just click the link in the description and come right after that back to here. But yeah, coming into practice, you can see the pace what was determined by the race strategy wasn't great at all. To be honest, I picked this clip randomly because I was just, I don't know, I just said, like, I'm gonna cut here and I'm gonna cut here, but we just took out a part where we almost crashed into the caster section. Let's just try to not do that once again. But coming to the end of practice 1, we are in lap. What am I saying? Lap? No, I mean position 22. Liam in position number 20. So you can just see the pace is not there at all this weekend. Liam not bringing any points into this weekend, so I'm not happy with that. We are going to have a good talk about what happened there, because you can't just expect me to do everything. Of course, I'm the team owner, but still, we have a teammate who needs to help us getting this team into the titleship. What am I saying? Titleship, championship, testers, or anything. I don't know what I'm saying, but I mean, like, we need to win races and everything. Getting into qualifying, let's just hope we can do anything here. But yeah, we have something that we don't really want to see in this qualifying session. As we see ourselves, that's not it. We love to see ourselves like, hey, big ego and everything. No. Our first lap getting started. And it's yellow flags once again in the qualifying session as Carlos Sainz puts his car into the wall. Last time around it was Alexander Albon. But yeah, we still need to finish our lap. And as you can see, there is an orange icon at the MFD which says that there is a component over 50 or 60%. So yeah, not happy with that at all. as I forgot to change it. Putting in a 142.8. So I go into the garage and I want to change the component, but I didn't really look at the penalty. And it says that if you want to read it, just pause the video. But it said that we need to start from the last place of the grid. I didn't know that at all. I thought it was just penalty free, or maybe 3 or 5 positions. But yeah, as I'm coming out of the garage, you can see out of the blue 22 place grid penalty. I was like, what the actual fuck is happening here? I didn't sign up for this, but yeah, that is just what happened. We are in P18 or something like that, as once again, yellow flags. It's this time around Max Verstappen, who puts his car into the wall. To be honest, I'm just surprised. Like, if it was like a Williams and a Aston Martin, I would quite likely just be disappointed, not surprised. But yeah, 2 titleship contenders going to the wall at this weekend. As we are in P18, but that doesn't matter at all, because yeah, we get into the last place. As Liam once again gets through to Q2, this time in P10, so maybe he can put a Q3 appearance for the first time of the year today. Some of the cars not setting any time. And is Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton out of this qualifying as well?
Good afternoon and welcome from Baku. This was the arena, if you think back to 2017, of one of the most eventful races of modern history, with controversy behind the safety car, last-second overtakes, and a historic podium for Williams and for Lance Stroll. Let's find out what lies in store for us this year. It's time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience, and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo, and Fernando Alonso, Magnussen, Gasly, Ocon, and Guan Yu Zhou, Stroll, Tsunoda, Liam Lawson and Albon, Latifi, Verstappen, Mick Schumacher and Lando Norris, Vettel, Sainz, Hamilton and the engineer. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race.
Here we are then once again in the last place of the grid. It's once again a medium to hard strategy, as it's getting quite boring with the strategies. But the lights are coming on. 5th lights are on, the lights are out, and away we go. This time we have a replay start, or like a TV shot start. Let me know what you prefer, so I can do my best to create the best type of content for you all. As we are going quite slow with even a yellow flag into turn 2. That yellow flag was just because we were driving like Formula 3 cars. Not to offend anyone, but it's just the F1 cars are a little bit faster than that. So yeah, almost running into the back of Hamilton, trying to go down the inside of Carlos Sainz, but he just has that better car. Of course, he is still in a Ferrari. They already won 3 times in a row. But Sainz got damaged or something like that as he goes into the pits at the end of lap 1. And yeah, I couldn't really follow the cars ahead as we are already 2 seconds behind. As Sainz goes onto the soft compound. But the problem was that they were in a DRS train coming to lap 3. You can see the gap remains the same. but just because of the DRS, we just can't catch up with them because it's just one long straight or even two long straights with DRS. So we lose around 6 tenths, so maybe a second per lap to that. So we need to make that up in the castle section and everything. But we are already in lap 6. As you can see, the gap is still the same. As I see a yellow flag. Who is that? It's Alexander Albon, who was driving in a quite decent position for his Williams as his car just blows up. That is probably an MGU-H or MGU-K problem. But yeah, nonetheless, he is out of this Grand Prix, which puts us up into P20. As you can see, they are going 3 wide at the beginning of the or the end of sector 1. You don't want to do that. As you can see, I'm already caught up, as I was firstly 3 seconds behind. Now I'm only half a second behind. And you saw that there was some wing damage or some part of the wing, an end plate maybe, coming off of the one of the cars. So it was Vettel's car who needs to go into the pits now. So that's not really good for him. But yeah, look at this picture and you can see I'm within 1 second, but I didn't get any DRS, so I'm quite... I was surprised by that because I thought I would have gotten some DRS as Sainz is already going in for his second pit stop. To be honest, this is a classic Ferrari strategy if you ask me. But yeah, they are both going onto the hard tires. As now in lap 10. And Jeff is... whoa, no, it's not Jeff anymore, it's Mark, sorry. I just want Jeff back. Hashtag rip Jeff and hashtag get Jeff back. As we are going to lap 12, it's time for the pit stops. Hamilton and Verstappen already in the pits with some other drivers as well. As we are now promoted up to P14. So we are doing a really good job at that. Gasly is now right behind us on the hard tires, still cold as we are having a yellow flag. And the safety car is coming out. That is, I think, the second safety car of the season, and Gasly puts it in the wall. He has just come out on those new hard tires, and his tires were just a little bit too cold to make that turn. He was fighting with Magnussen for a position, but now we can go into the pit stop. Liam is also in the pits, so this will be a double stack from our team. As you can see, we are coming into the pits, and then something weird happens. I don't know what to say actually. It's just, yeah. You can see it yourself, like in this replay also. We were in the pits, then we weren't, then we were, and the crew was just looking like, what? So I don't know what happened there. I don't know if this happened to anyone else, maybe, as we are getting to the back of Vettel, as we are now at the safety car train. As you can see, Hamilton coming through this castle section as he does a Leclerc. He is kind of stupid for doing that, but yeah, that puts us up into P17 as we overtake Latifi and Vettel as well. We luckily had a little gap to them, so we could avoid it as they went ghosting. Really thankful for that as we excellently get past Sainz already. And Liam, no! What? Oh my, no! No, 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 no. This is not possible. Did Liam just go into the pits at the end of the safety car? I thought it was a last year problem, or even the year before that, but I thought it was fixed this year that the AI would go in the pits. He went into the pits, like, he went in front of us, right? Yeah, I think he was. Like, why are you already into the pits once again? Or wasn't he? I don't know. We just had a really strange pit stop, but I think he was in front of us in the pits. As we are fighting with the 4 of us. Vettel going down the inside is not smart to do as we get floor damage from that. So yeah, I was kind of pissed. already because they had a horrible strategy for my teammate, and now Vettel has given us some floor damage. You don't see the graph of it, but I can tell you it was probably around 3 to 4 tenths. Even though Vettel hit us, he still got wing damage, so he needed to go in the pits. It was kind of karma for him because, yeah, it just wasn't fair, to be honest. He is a 4-time world champion, and then you go like doing some rookie moves. Okay, if Schumacher did it and I was alongside with Vettel, then I would think like, okay, rookie move. Or even though he's not a rookie anymore, but you get the point. He's not a world champion yet, maybe. As now Schumacher and Latifi try to overtake me. Latifi having a bad exit out of turn 1, so we can take his position back. But Schumacher is sadly just too quick for us. So now we are in P16 and Liam in P18 because of his stupid strategy. He's even on the soft, so I don't know if he will even make it to the end. As we try to go down the inside of Mick Schumacher. And Latifi trying it once again to overtake us. But we are not going to let that happen. As we move on a little bit further into this race. Lap 21. And as you can see, I am just letting Latifi through to get his DRS so we can recharge our ERS a little bit. And Liam is now finally caught up with us. So I go at the left side of the track to just let him go past at the right side. And then this happened. Yeah. To be honest, I don't know what to say. I thought my team wasn't a Ferrari strategy team. Because we have a Red Bull engine. But yeah, we have a Red Bull engine and a Ferrari pit wall or strategy guy. So someone needs to be fired there. As we once again overtake Latifi doing the same strategy lap after lap after lap. Vettel is once again also in the pits. So I don't know why they just didn't go to mediums and finish the race on that. Because there's only a few laps left. As you can see, we are once again letting Latifi through with a gap of 10 seconds behind us. Liam is not gonna catch up anymore, I think. Or maybe we need to hold up Latifi a little bit more. As we are... Why is this happening? Okay, no, thank you. In my editing software, my screen froze, so I don't really know what happened there. We overtook Latifi as we are getting into the penultimate lap. And once again in this castle section he can't get past us. Of course this is not an overtaking zone, but he tried to put his car a few times down the inside here. But as you can see, last lap, Charles Leclerc once again wins this race. As the Ferrari team is now getting a little bit too quick. They are first in the standings with quite a bit. And yeah, something happened that I really wasn't proud of. We let Latifi through, but he just put his ERS mode to OP as the AI do so in the last lap or laps even, and we can't overtake him anymore. So yeah, we went to P17 because we tried to give Liam a chance to maybe overtake Latifi as well. But that didn't work out for us, so it's P17 and P18 for the team. Carlos Sainz is rival today, but yeah, not happy with that at all.
It's never an easy race here in Azerbaijan. There's drama around every corner, but they've come through to take a brilliant victory here today. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari, do it again.
So yeah, as I already said, Ferrari once again on top. With George Russell in P2 actually, and Sergio Perez taking another podium for Red Bull, as he is in P3. But yeah, nothing really surprising at the podium. Maybe in the couple of next races we can see a surprise podium. I don't know. I haven't recorded them yet, so I honestly don't know what the races are going to be for the next couple of races. But yeah, let's look at the standings. You can see we finish in P17 and P18. 3 DNFs. And going to the standings, we are not even in the top 14 anymore. So yeah, not really happy with that. We could have scored maybe a little bit of points in the last few races. And as you can see, it's Red Bull and Ferrari really close, and Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc as well really close at the top of the standings. With Verstappen only finishing P9 here. So a rivalry, let's be honest, I'm not gonna win this at all. As McLaren is just better at this point in our career. So now we are in level 9 acclaim. Let me once again know what kind of sponsor I should get for the third sponsor. Or secondary sponsor, but you know what I mean. And once again, Distort just ups the cash bonus, as it was first 130k and now it's already 124. But yeah, we go back to our headquarters. I don't know where they are located. Maybe we can get a fun position for that once in future. A motor upgrade has come through, and we need a sponsorship renewal. To be honest, I thought like let's just move onwards with, let's just go through with Distort, as we eventually picked them as well. But I'm just looking through the rest of the sponsors to see if we have anything better. But I want to thank you guys all for watching this episode of the MyTeam career. I really enjoy making these videos for you. So let's just go for 5 likes maybe. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.